Alright guys, welcome back to Our World Outdoors. Now, from the mind of the mad scientist, my beautiful wife Missy, she has created a new dehydrated recipe to try and compete with all of my awesomeness. It's not going to happen. So, she has chosen to go a completely different route, and she's going to actually season this by hand. She's not doing this off a packet. She's trying to be special. She's the big cook. So, we're talking about Nashville hot chicken, and we're going to dehydrate it, and it'll be sandwich quality. It actually is set up to be pretty easy. I'm pretty proud of her with this one. Now, please know ahead of time that we are setting this up to make it easy. Feel free to change things, but the sugar must be put in because that is literally only preservative. When using packs and stuff, you've got salt and sugar in them, which is the preservative. We don't want you to have this and have this go bad on you on the trail. So please don't skip that step. Now. But it's going to be so good that it's not going to last long anyway. We will see. But to start off with, she's using the 12.5 ounces of the chunk chicken. Alright? So you're basically going to end up with about 25 ounces of chicken. Pound and a half is what we're going to call it. So just so you know, we're going this route. You could do our normal way. Check out our other videos to where we break down the chicken breasts, or you can use ground chicken to do this. We just find that this is the easiest way to do sandwich quality in chicken. Now we did drain these, just so you know. And they definitely are not the prettiest thing coming out of the can. And they kind of smell like dog food at this point, or cat food. But it'll get way better, I'm sure.
They will be yummy.
Alright, so okay. Honey, what goes in this?
So we're going to put hot sauce in it.
Okay.
Cayenne pepper in it, because it's supposed to be super hot. Chili powder. Paprika. And garlic salt. And brown sugar. That is all of your ingredients.
So I feel like I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the privy after eating this.
Maybe.
I mean, I won't be cold, obviously.
It's going to be great for this winter.
Okay, so let's get started here. What's the amounts and what goes in? Okay,
first you're going to put 2 tablespoons of hot sauce.
And that's anything of your choice, hot sauce, buffalo, whatever you want, right?
Yeah, whatever you want, as long as it's hot.
It's got to be hot. I'm noticing a reoccurring theme here. It's got to be hot.
Well, that's the thing about Nashville chicken, you know. The whole thing is that it's supposed to be really, really super hot and really good.
I think you're well on your way then.
I think so too.
Okay. So,
starting to smell good already. Alright, we are putting 2 teaspoons, yes, 2 whole teaspoons of cayenne pepper.
Ouch. This is going to be interesting. You do realize we're going to have to put the dehydrator outside because this is going to end up...
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So if you guys are doing this one, you might want to take the dehydrator and put it out in the garage or the shed or even out on your porch because this seems to be kind of hot.
Kinda?
Kinda.
Alright, now we're going to put 1 teaspoon of chili powder.
Alright, that's not terrible.
1 teaspoon of paprika.
That'll give it some more kick and color. So the dogs are already panting over the smell over there in case you can't hear them in the background.
And 1 teaspoon of garlic salt.
Alright.
And 3 tablespoons of brown sugar.
So that clearly means it's not good for you, but it'll last forever with that much sugar in it.
It's going to be hot and sweet, just like me.
Is that it? I thought it was going to say short and in the bathroom a lot.
Just like me.
Alright, so my wife absolutely adores things that are hot and spicy. But this is definitely going to have some kick. I think that you're going to end up having to shake that when you're done pressing it through.
I think so too.
So basically she's fluffing the chicken with a fork just to break it down and get, you know, basically evenly coated. And then after she's got that done, we'll just basically shake it to kind of roll it on itself and get it thoroughly mixed.
Get them spices in there a little bit better.
Since there is so many spices in it, you definitely want to mix or shake or whatever you've got to do as much as possible, or you're going to end up with half of it that's like melts your eyeballs and the other half tastes like regular old chicken. So
alright, there you go. Your job now.
alright, so whenever you're putting it in a container and you're going to shake it, make sure that it's only filling up half the container. That way it has room to move in there. You're crazy.
That is good.
I bet it is.
I think we should put the rest of the hot sauce in.
It makes you happy.
Nah, I think it's good. I mean, I think
Golly. Buddy, that's hot. My eyeballs are freaking melting. What's wrong with you?
Your face looks a little red already.
I got a whole nose full of that when we open that. That's crazy. Alright.
I think it's mixed pretty good.
I think you could put the rest of that hot sauce in there if you wanted to.
Alright. Just remember,
I
you
mean,
said it was
there's
good.
no point in putting that little tiny bit back in the fridge. I mean, come on now. Alright. So we'll let her mix this up. It's still a very dry mix, and that's kind of the whole point, is that at the end you come out with a drier mix. That way you're not waiting like 12 to 14 hours trying to dehydrate it. As you can see, it's like a dry, sticky mix.
Dry, sticky mess.
Now, I can tell you right now, when they develop smell-o-vision, we will be banned from YouTube, because this would burn your eyeballs. You understand that it's burning my eyeballs to hold it this far from my face. There's no way I'm dehydrating this in my house. My dogs will be needing to go to the vet because it'll burn their eyes. So,
I'm going to have to test this with the boys.
yeah, you do that. Test it with the boys. That's an excellent idea. On the hottest summer day, give them
On the
some.
hottest summer day.
I don't think you guys understand how hot this is. So this is Nashville
Hot chicken.
Nashville hot chicken.
And it's going to beat your sandwiches.
We will see. It's going to be hard to beat my sloppy joes.
It is, because those sloppy joes are the bomb in the winter time. I'm sure they're good in the summer too, but
So the
they
point,
didn't last till summer.
no, they didn't. The point of this is to make it as thin a coating as possible. Now this will probably do like two very full trays, with it being like 1.5 pounds or two 12.5 ounce cans, however you want to put it. Now, the one thing I will say about this is, with chicken especially, if you can get up like halfway through, like we do it overnight, so I'll get up halfway through the night and I'll try and peel these off and flip the whole like tray basically over, and that'll just speed it up. Now this is a very dry mix, so that may not be a total issue, but rehydration with this I'm sure is going to be quite interesting. So here's the first tray. And yes, I will tell you that is hot, and the dogs are over there wagging their tail because they can smell it now. And this whole house is going to smell like, I don't know, like a 4-alarm fire maybe?
Sinuses will be cleaned out tonight.
There's no doubt. So put that there and wait for her to finish the one. Ah, don't lick that. God, that's hot.
My finger's burning.
I just tried to taste it. It's hot. Whew. I don't know about this one, honey.
I think you're going to appreciate it when you're really cold out there and it's like 30
I'm never
degrees
cold.
at night.
I'm never cold.
Okay, there's going to be a night that you're not going to be able to build a fire this winter. While you're backpacking, you're going to be like, man, I wish I had some of those Nashville hot sandwiches.
No, I won't, because I'm going to make sure I'm in the land shed with you, all closed up, and I'm going to eat this, and then
No,
I'm going to
not.
be making all kinds of nice smells and noises
No, you're
all night
not.
long, I promise
I'm
you.
going to go the Gretchen way and say, you're not allowed to sleep in my land shed.
So, if you can hear that in the background, that's the pups crying. because they've just fully got the smell of it and they think, yum, barbecue chicken. They don't realize that if they ate it, their faces would melt off and there'd just be like skulls there. So she finished the second tray. We'll get it on there, get it going. It's going outside. I don't care if like coyotes or bobcats or whatever come and eat it in the middle of the night, because this is not going down in our house because I like to keep my face. But we will see what happens with you in the morning when we bring you back, break it down, and obviously do a taste test, which I'm already scared to do. This ain't funny. And we're back. Yep, I've got coffee. The world is good. Next morning, about 9 hours later, we actually put that in the back room so that we would not get our eyes burnt, but I don't really think it was that bad. I was actually impressed because even back there when stuff is like when we dehydrate pickles, we put it back there, you can still smell it out at this end of the house. So I don't think it was that bad, but I will say that it looks amazing. It's dry, it's perfect, it doesn't look like it got over dehydrated. I mean, honestly guys, look at this. That came out perfect. So it's going to be an excellent option out on the trail just as far as looking at it and rehydrating it. We have prepared some.
Oh, look at that. Big chunks.
Yep. So as you can see, if I don't drop it, I see you're getting out condiments already. I take it you're hungry.
I am.
She just wants to get us burnt. Nobody's going to bring relish on the trail.
You can get packets of relish.
I know you can.
Places and take them with you.
I know you can.
That makes Nashville hot chicken.
It's the pickles, huh?
Well, and the spices.
Alright, so I'm going to hand this over to my wife to throw away. Yeah, take a look at that, guys. Came out perfect.
Do you want some help with that?
Feel free.
Okay.
So what she's saying is she wants me to get my butt in a hurry here and make her a sandwich because she's all excited. So we've already rehydrated some, as you guys know we do. I'm going to get rid of her little sheet thing here. There you are, my dear. So,
look how much that made.
That's just 2 cans, guys. So, that's what it looks like when it's rehydrated. We went on the dry side. You could go more on the wet side if you wanted. With buns especially, it doesn't matter as much because the buns will soak up the excess water. Just kind of give you an idea of what it looks like fluffed. Now, you cannot do this unless you're using a smushed bun, because you're going to have in your backpack and it's going to be smushed. And if you send me to the store to get you buns, it's going to be smushed. Deal with it. We're just going to make one big one to share, even though I know you don't do well at sharing.
Me?
Yes, you.
I always do well at sharing.
Alright, so let me...
Oh,
man, you're making a mess.
There.
Alright. There you are, guys. So that is a full sandwich. And you can hear the off-camera crew over there wagging their tail, growling. Alright. So we added some big chunk relish.
This is going to be awesome. Oh yeah, that is. Tell me that ain't amazing. It takes a second, but then the heat kicks in.
That's hot, man. It's got pickles on it. It's hot, man. Oh yeah, that spice hits you. It's a hot spice hit.
But that flavor is, oh.
You'll want relish or ketchup or something. You know, it'd be good on that mayo. I hate to say it because I'm not a fan of mayo, but whew, man,
You okay?
made my eyes water a little bit. I mean, it's not like hot sauce hot. It's spicy hot. It's like, have you ever picked up wings that have the spices on the outside and bite into them? Then that's what this is. The spice gets you. So, and I don't want to hear anything.
I think that
your
turned
water,
out awesome.
It turned out great. I think you're a little watery-eyed too there.
It's hot, but I'm loving it. This is definitely a dehydrating favorite of mine.
That's definitely a hot, man. It's spicy, spicy hot. It's not hot like, I don't know how to explain it. It's not a hot when it's hot.
I'm warm now. It's definitely not cold in the house no more.
That's why I'm having iced coffee. I knew it was coming. But I gotta say, you did an excellent job, honey. I think you're right on par at least with my Sloppy Joes.
I think I passed them.
We'll leave it for you guys in the comments. Tell us, try both these. Go make my dehydrated Sloppy Joes. Make the Nashville hot chicken. Try them both. Let us know what you think. Because I think they're on level ground. Except for the fact that in about 2 hours, when I'm in the bathroom and I say I hate these things. Because they're hot. I'm telling you, they're not going to make you run away crying looking for milk. They're not hot like that.
But you can definitely feel it all the way down.
You can feel it's like if you took a shaker of spice and threw it in your mouth. There's a whole difference between that and drinking a bottle of hot sauce. You drink a bottle of hot sauce, you're going to have big problems. You take a shaker of spice, put it in your throat, you're going to be like, well, that's hot. So I can definitely see you got it right, though. You definitely hit it right on the mark. I think that you did an excellent job. And I gotta say, now you get to do more dehydrating videos. Professional. But with that said, guys, make sure you go down, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. That way you can see all of our upcoming videos and crazy antics. Give us a like. Talk to us in the comments. Tell us what you're eating out on the trail. And honey,
we will see you up the trail.
my nose is running now. That's hot, man.
It's awesome. That's what hot stuff's supposed to do.
No.